Here's the former Cornhusker Brett Maher to get this one started. And we are underway here in Los Angeles. This one taken from the 7. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, here's Goff. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A bad start there, a big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's 2nd down. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
You don't see that a ton, do you? A cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. Blitz coming, and down he goes. DeMarcus Lawrence able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. Here's Goff. They got him in. It's Woods. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one goes for 24 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Goff going to hand it to Gurley. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now it's gone. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Give him 9 yards on the 2nd down screen play. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. I don't think Gurley got there. Looks like the defense held him back. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. This is Elliott. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. They'll get a couple yards back, but not more than that. They'll be left with 12 yards to go on 3rd down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. On 1st down, it's Gurley. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Here's Goff. And he's got it. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. They'll run with Elliott. And the Rams defense gets to him again behind the line of scrimmage.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is just going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
But we use the term pitch and catch a lot to denote an easy completion. We just saw one right there on 3rd and 3 to pick up the 1st down.
Why are those so tough to defend? Just because they hit so quickly?
Yeah, it's all about timing and confidence. Quarterback sees it, rips it, there you go.
Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. Prescott. And this is caught by Witten, the tight end. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job. Hey, but, you know, writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaughan. Third and short yardage. Prescott. That would complete to Elliott. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down. Well, this is how you shape the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Elliott. He's got a first down and then some in midfield. Power running by Zeke. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 61 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that will shave one more off this lead. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Now Goff on first down. And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A nice gain of 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now Gurley. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And the stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Here we go on 4th. Goff. And that is going to be incomplete. Chidobe Awuzie there to make the play in coverage. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Less than 30 seconds to go in the half. Pretty good starting field position, all things considered. You'd think they definitely have time to get to field goal range.
Yes, and you get into the huddle or you come off the bench here and you've called multiple plays.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by the safety, Eric Weddle. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
To throw again on second down. Goff, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And we're going to get a timeout. With 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. A final shot before break here. Goff. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of his first half of play. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one taken from the 7th. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. They keep on the ground with Elliott. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Watch twit. Watch twit. Check.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Prescott from the gun on 3rd. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 27-yard line. Now back to the ground with Elliott. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. It was Troy Hill that time in on the tackle.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
From the 22, Prescott got his man there complete to Gallup. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Marr now to add the extra point. it's up to 5. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really turning in an incredible performance. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Back to throw, gone. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
They're running it. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety creep.
From the gun on third down. Gone. And that is incomplete.
And we're into the second half now. And this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on fourth down. They are going for it. Goff. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Elliott. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Prescott on the left side. Gallup's got it. That one good for 26 and a first down. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Now Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. Marr on for the extra point.
Could you email me the part about guide to make it easy to switch and save hundreds? Oh, yeah, sure.
And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead.
Just get you mixed up with the other guy. What's his name? What's your name? Switch it, gotta go.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. On first down, it's gone. He'll throw underneath for Gurley. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need two of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for second down. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a second and long. Goff now looks to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him. Find him.
The Rams on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
They went with the dime look that time on defense. Just flooded the field with defensive backs. Blanketed everyone. Took away all the passing angles. Thus, the incompletion.
Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. The Rams going for it on 4th. Gone. And that is incomplete. No luck for the Rams.
Play, and he takes us around town, presented by GMC.
Yeah, the Chicago accent, that Bears. They emphasize their A's a different way. That Matt 14, man, I tell you, he's a good running back, and I just love when he runs up and down the field against the backers. Definitely welcome to Chicago. You see how it's snowing right now. When I was playing, we would pray for snow because we knew the other teams weren't prepared for it. I spent high school and college in Louisiana, and so this was the first time leaving home. I couldn't think of a better place to go. That's why I'm still here. You know, I love this city. Favorite landmarks in Chicago, West Lake, Michigan right there. Michigan Avenue, the Magnificent Mile. Wrigley Field, that's where me and my wife had our first date. We're driving by Soldier Field right now, and look how iconic that is. For Bears fans, any weather is tailgate weather. Bears fans are definitely the best fans in the NFL. I started the Worcester Forte Foundation in 2014 after noticing how much gun violence was going on. I definitely wanted to go into those neighborhoods, get them excited about education. I'm giving out thousands of dollars in scholarships. The stats may seem cool, touchdowns and yards, but how you make somebody feel, that'll last forever.
A very tough and physical player, the second all-time leading rusher in Chicago Bears history, second to the great Walter Payton. And you guys earlier tonight, Mitch Trubisky, he arrived at the stadium in style. An NFL legend and former Fox NFL analyst Charles Peanut Tillman visited ESQ Clothing to learn more about what goes into tailoring the perfect fit and bring us the story of this Chicago small business sponsored by Intuit QuickBooks.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Cleveland Browns. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. First carry for Nick Chubb. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. On third down, Mayfield. That one is caught by Hunt. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Chubb running right. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. On the carry, it's Chubb. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. On the ground, it's Chubb. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
And with the play clock readings 4, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now Chubb fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Mayfield gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 3rd and short yardage, Mayfield. And he completes it to Hunt.
Now that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch a game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. Well, that opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
You're watching, he sent me this, he said Ezekiel Elliott out of the backfield from the 6-yard line on an option. Yeah, Ezekiel Elliott for the guy.
That'd be amazing if it happened.
All right, I'm going to go with Amari Cooper. Amari Cooper has not played well outside of Dallas. On the road, he struggled, but I think tonight he's going to get it going. Hey, who's the veteran? It's Jason Witten.
Found a hole in that zone. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Wilson after the play fake to Carson, eluding the pressure right. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Josh Gordon, 55 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. All the talk when Russell Wilson came into the league about his height, his Big defensive lineman, can he get the ball over him? You get him outside the pocket like that, doesn't really matter.
No, it really doesn't, and you're exactly right. Many people dinged him for that and said, how's he going to see over NFL linemen? He never did, right? At whatever level, he saw through them and found pockets and windows to throw the football. But as you noted, when he's outside the pocket and his vision is totally clear, oh, look out, because he's going to find someone downfield, as we just saw there.
The Browns drive about to get started. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You always feel like you want to get in the end zone. But nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now this one complete on the slant route. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
Now Mayfield. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield. They're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the
pressure comes, and down goes Baker Mayfield. Jaron Reed breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice game on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
He's able to get 4 back on the run, but now they'll have to find something here on 3rd and about 14. From the gun, Mayfield. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. He was looking for Landry that time.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. To throw on 2nd and 10. Wilson. Open man is Jacob Hollister. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Whoever the dime looked on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
14.
Wilson throwing again. The 20. Able to get this to Gordon. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 18. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
And while he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage, no gain.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Here's Wilson, and he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. Russell Wilson in the final seconds of the first half. The Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. The extra point now coming from Myers. And it's good to make it 14-0.
So the Dallas Cowboys elected to take...
The touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Kevin Tolliver and Kwiatkowski came together for the tackle as Nick gets another starting linebacker for the injured defense. You know, you look at this Cowboys rushing attack, they're number 8 in the NFL. And tonight they've got Ezekiel Elliott, and as far as tailbacks are concerned, that's it. Tony Pollard is out, inactive, sprained his ankle during the practice week, not available. Second down and 6, and a play is made off the edge by Kyle Fuller to bring up a 3rd down here on the first possession of the game.
A big 3rd down here, and I think that when you look at the Cowboys offensively and all the big numbers and all that they've been able to do, why is it that they just haven't been able to score more points and win more games? And I think last Thursday loss to the Buffalo Bills is a good example. Yeah, they went up and down the field, but a couple takeaways, a couple turnovers, a couple missed field goals, and that's how you lose ball games.
3rd down and 3. Pass is caught, and a first down for Randall Cobb, who is no stranger to playing in this stadium. Longtime Green Bay Packer. 13-2 in Randall Cobb's career against the Chicago Bears, now playing in his first year with the Dallas Cowboys. Out tonight, it includes Connor Williams, who's been put on IR with a torn ACL, still without Leighton Vander Esch, Jeff Heath on defense, and as we said, Tony Pollard, a rookie tailback, not available. Throws on top of the hands of Gallup, incomplete. Now the Bears defense. Last year they were the kings of takeaways. They were a defense that scored touchdowns. They had 6 return touchdowns, have only 1 so far this season, but they are limiting points. And their second-year linebacker, Roquan Smith, is coming off his best game of the year. 15 tackles, 2 sacks at Detroit. And they got Khalil Mack coming off the edge. Well, Collins will have his hands full with Mack. Here's Elliott on 2nd and 10. He gets 9. Brought down by Kwiatkowski and Clinton-Dix. 3rd down and 1 coming up.
That's a nice 2nd down run there by Ezekiel Elliott. We talked about Connor Williams not making the start tonight. Xavier Silafilo is starting at left guard, and he has prior starts in this league, and he does a good job there on 2nd down, getting a good push and giving Ezekiel Elliott a place to go with the football.
Elliott carries and gets it. 3rd and 1 conversion for Ezekiel Elliott. And a couple of 3rd down conversions for the top 3rd down team in the National Football League, Dallas, as they have moved the ball to the Chicago 49.
Well, with Kellen Moore, the offensive coordinator, and knowing that they just have not been able to get Ezekiel Elliott going here over the last month of the season. And in that game on Thursday night, he ran the ball 7 times the first 2 possessions of the game, and only 5 more carries to show for it.
Prescott throws on the run and completes the ball to the tight end, Blake Jarwin. And a nice throw, good catch with traffic around him. Kwiatkowski on the stop, a gain of 12.
It's an outstanding catch by Blake Jarwin. This guy's a heck of an athlete. He's able to get down the field and really threaten the defense. His playing time this year, once Jason Witten came back out of retirement and joined the team, his snaps have gone down. But he's a viable threat when he's in the game. I like what Kellen Moore's doing right now, moving the pocket a little bit, trying to get away from some of these edge rushers, not have Dak Prescott drop back into the same spot each time.
Toss to Elliott, cuts back a bit, and that carry takes it inside the 35 and a gain of 4. Roquan Smith was there for the stop. Dallas Cowboys are tired of hearing about the fact that they have not beaten any team above 500, 0-5 in the points per game. The turnover differential compared to teams at 500 or worse. 6-6 meeting 6-6 here tonight. 2nd down and 6, and here's Elliott. 1st down. A gain of 8. Tolliver out there for Chicago, but another strong run by Zeke Elliott.
Well, Jason Witten, he does an excellent job of blocking the edge, and the Bears just, here's Witten right here at the end of the line. Always has been an excellent blocker in this league, but then the Bears, they lose contain. Ezekiel Elliott, he's had really good runs every time he's touched the ball here on this opening drive.
6 carries, 30 yards for Elliott. They move Prescott again out to his right. And he just ducks out of bounds.
Did he lose yardage on that?
It looked like he did. He lost a couple when pressured by Aaron Lynch instead of just throwing it away. Not a good decision. A loss of 2.
No, just losing track of where he is, and that just simply should not happen. The Bears have had success on 1st down on this drive defensively. It's just down here on 2nd down where Dallas has won.
Prescott ended up losing only 1. On 2nd and 11.
They bring Khalil Mack over. The Cowboys tried to put a tight end to his side. They come back and allow him to rush from this open end.
Prescott throws, pass, complete. With Fuller defending, Gallup the target. It'll be 3rd and 11.
You see what the Cowboys try to do. They do not want Khalil Mack to rush on the open side. So they bring the tight end over, but then he comes over to the opposite end where he's still working one-on-one against Lyle Collins. They got the one-on-one look they wanted on Kyle Fuller, just unable to connect.
Jarwin for the 1st down. Blake Jarwin on 3rd for Dallas.
Yeah, this is what they call a 79 combination. They clear out on the outside to open this up on the sideline for Blake Jarwin. The corner trying to work off of it. Fuller, another ball that is behind Blake Jarwin, but he shows his athleticism now for the second time being able to haul that in.
5 first downs on this possession, 13 play of this drive. And the timeout is taken by Chicago. Impressive start for Dallas. Will it end in points?
I have something for you.
I have something for you too.
It's the GMC Denali Season Golf Spray. Get up to 20% below MSRP on these GMC Denali models. That's over 14,000 total value on the Sierra Denali. We are professional grade. GMC.
Introducing a razor that works differently. The Gillette Skin Guard has a guard between the blades that helps protect skin. The Gillette Skin Guard.
Most people think of Verizon as a reliable phone company.
But to businesses, we're reliable. We keep companies ready for what's next.
Build security into their business.
Virtualize their operations.
And build AI customer experiences. We also keep them ready for the next big opportunity.
Like 5G.
Almost all the Fortune 500 partner with us. When it comes to digital transformation,
Verizon keeps business ready.
Next week, the electrifying MVP frontrunner Lamar Jackson is on Thursday Night Football. He's the most talked about player in the NFL.
He makes it look easy. Touchdown.
Who has the Ravens scoring at will.
Another big play.
With the top seed in the AFC in their sights. Now they take on Sam Darnold and New York. Jets, Ravens, Thursday Night Football on Fox, NFL Network, and streaming on Prime Video. Go to NFLshop.com and gear up.
We're gonna change it. The words are gonna change it. We're gonna look at it and spell them the same, and we know we read. And I mean, look at it and spell them. You gotta write them down and do that. Nobody on the table. They do nothing.
And a gain of 1 on the play. Second down coming up. Yeah, we haven't seen a lot of that from Dallas, this year, but they bring in the fullback, Jameis Olawale, and the two-back set with Ezekiel Elliott, and they come out with Dak Prescott to option, and the Bears play that very well. Urban there to make the play on Prescott for minimal gain. Is making the most of this opportunity, playing to the injured Trevathan, a gain of 1, so 3rd and 8 coming up. And Kwiatkowski has really played well for this defense, coordinating Trevathan. You're going to see he shoots the gap. There's Travis Frederick. He pulls up on the middle linebacker, and then Kwiatkowski, he's able to just shoot the gap. And right now, the 3rd down. So the Cowboys, this is an area here in the red zone where they have really struggled. As good as this drive has been, this would be a win for Chicago if they're able to make a stop. Prescott passes, caught by Gallup. And it's enough for a first down. Quinn Dix with the strong hit. But a good catch by Michael Gallup. To the first down. Another third down conversion. That's their fourth on this possession. Well, that was really too easy. Soft coverage, and Kyle Fuller, he's in soft coverage. He passes it off, thinking maybe this is going to be able to make a play, but that's about as easy as a conversion down there to get. It's driven backward by Fuller. So the Cowboys have converted on 3rd and 3, 3rd and 1, 3rd and 11, now 3rd and 8. They face 2nd and goal. It's a heck of a job by Kyle Fuller coming up and making a tackle on Dak Prescott. Prescott's hard to get to the ground. He came in and made a heck of a play earlier on this drive against Ezekiel Elliott. 17 playing to Bronx. Elliott, touchdown. And the Cowboys, who won the toss, took the ball, wanted to make a statement, and a statement they just made. I'm not sure what the Bears are doing here. You can see the kick out by Sumafilo and the block by Travis Frederick. There's just nobody in that gap. You got the linebacker coming over here. And you see that lane. There's just nobody in a position to make the play. That's an outstanding job finishing the drive.
No, look at him and stand some longer than that. It's too quick. I need some study time. Look at them words. Keep your head up and look at the words and say the words. I want to hear you saying them. I don't want you just sitting there not doing nothing. Go over the words, say the words. Know all the words. You don't know the words? Bring it to me. I can look at it. We can sound it out. But you should know every word on there and spell every word. Come over here. Let's go over the words because it sounds like you don't know about them. Come on. When you gonna learn how to do this by yourself? When you gonna learn how to study by yourself? Huh? What's the first word?
Perfect.
What's the first word right here?
What's his name?
Alexa, hang up.
What does it sound like?
I did some early shopping this year. One for you, one for me.
That's the word. Yeah. What's the next word?
Yeah.
Yep. One for you and one for me.
I love it.
Oh, actually, that was supposed to be for me.
I love it.
Jonathan Nelson.
I like that.
It's the GMC Denali season to upgrade. Get 18% below MSRP on most 2019 Acadia models. That's nearly $9,400 on this Acadia Denali. We are professional grade. GMC.
Holidays in spring are truly a magical time.
I turned my iPhone 6S into the new iPhone 11.
It's true. Switch and trade in an iPhone 6S or newer in any condition and get the powerful new iPhone 11 for just $0 a month.
Magic.
What's the next word?
Did you plan to bomb in Centennial Park?
You ruined this man's life.
Start fighting back. Mission Jewel, a Clint Eastwood film, rated R.
Let me introduce me.
Match. CH makes the sound match. We got the word mat in it. Match. Cat. Got the word cat in it. Catch. So go with these first 4 words. What's the word?
Order your mighty large pizza line with 16 cheese filled lox before they go. You can't have football without the hut.
Tonight on NFL Network, why Josh Allen says the Ravens game is no big deal. The Bills quarterback, our special guest, after the game on NFL Total Access. Welcome back to Thursday Night Football, presented by Bud Light Flour. A lot of life on that sideline for the Dallas Cowboys and Ezekiel Elliott. 8 carries, 56 yards. Against Buffalo, but only 4 more carries the rest of the way. And that loss to the Bills on Thanksgiving. Big part of it. 17-play drive. Longest by any team this season. Here's Patterson.
PH makes the sound, yeah. Grab. But this PH makes the sound together. There's no F. F by itself makes the sound. But PH make it sound. They need each other. You get it? Alright. So whenever you see PH, remember that. So grab that.
Especially in the Thanksgiving game, his best game. I thought he was especially good on first down. He was patient. He didn't try forcing the ball. And then he delivered the game matter most there at the end.
GH with the sound. With. That's what it
the guy who started the year with the Washington Redskins here on the Three Bears offense. There's their offensive line. Another miss.
Many. I got many shoes. And the last one is big. Many shirts. It's a big one.
Because they've been waiting to see that more this year from Mitch Trubisky. So it's such a big part of
it's the long sound. Not add. Long. They make two sound. Add. Hey. This year long. Hey. Hey. What? Hey. What? Around. Like go around. So, you know what I'm about. So go there and learn how to spell them. Say them, pronounce them out. Spell, cover it up. Say the word, cover it up. Don't look at it, spell it. Look at it and see if you spelled it right. And once you're done, I'm going to quiz you over it. I'm going to quiz you over the words to see if you can spell it. That means I'm going to quiz you. I'm going to test you. Quiz and test mean the same. What? You're going to have to spell them when I say it. Yeah, that's it. A quiz.
Outside coverage, see right here. With their outside leverage like that.
What? Yeah, you will have it. That's on the table. All that stuff on the table. You left it on the table last night.
Picks up two. Harry Hyder. For the Dallas Cowboys. This offensive line, as we talked about, Bobby Massey, he's out again tonight. They got Cornelius Lucas at right tackle, and the offensive line with any group. And what was expected to be a strength coming off last season, all these guys coming back, yeah, they made some changes, but it just has not come together. There has been more shuffling, but the problems they have has been a big reason why they struggle overall. Trubisky takes up. It's 14 out of the heart of this Dallas defense. Well, they're going to try to get some help with David Montgomery. He's going to try to help out on the edges. And you see the left tackle, Charles Leno, he gets pushed back. And then the open lane for Mitch Trubisky. And it's a great job on his part. If it opens up, make Dallas defend you. Now, on Thursday against the Bills, the Cowboys used Jalen Smith as a spot. And it didn't work too well for him. So you're basically playing with 10 guys. He's not affecting the pass rush. He's not affecting coverage. They're not doing that tonight, but if he keeps running, they're going to do something. Here's a little toss to Tariq Cohen. 3 goals out by Byron Jones after a game of 3. Tonight's GMC Professional Grade, presented by GMC. We look at the play of Allen Robinson, who is in his second year here with Chicago. His overall numbers are better than a year ago. His last 2 games have been outstanding. He's a really good player. And last year, the Bears signed him. He was coming off an ACL injury, and there was a bit of an unknown as to how he was going to recover from that. He did really well. He's been one of the bright spots, one of the few bright spots for them offensively. Yeah, it looked like just the one, and that's one that Trubisky should never have even attempted. You know, he had to lay that one up if he's going to be able to make a play on it. Oh, wait a minute. He looks like he's got it. Good up. And Jason Garrison throw the challenge flag, and based on that replay, he's going to win the challenge. And if they do, it's the rare takeaway for the Cowboys. They've been looking for him. They haven't been getting him. Did Jordan Lewis just go by one here? We'll come back and find out.
To be a part of this history. You got my gift? Yeah, did you get my gift? Oh yeah, it's a really great ugly sweater. What kind of sweater? Great. Okay. Portal from Facebook.
More treatment. We're gonna try something different today.
Dogs bring out the good in us. The pedigree brings out the good in them.
Hey, come help your old man with the dishes. Stella.
Anytime I call, I have to tell the story.
I try to bring my heart, but home is where it's at.
That's clear.
I have something for you too.
It's the GMC Denali Seasoned Upgrade. Get up to 20% below MSRP on these GMC Denali models. That's over 14,000 total value on the Sierra Denali. We are professional grade. GMC.
Tomorrow on Good Morning Football, on the day they release their new album, Roger Daltrey and Pete Townsend of The Who sit down for an interview you won't want to miss.
Yeah, that makes me excited.
Good Morning Football, tomorrow at 7, live on NFL Network.
Welcome back to Thursday Night Football, presented by Bud Light Platinum. Aerial coverage tonight provided by State Farm, and the answer to the question has already been given. It is an interception for the Cowboys and Jordan Lewis. Came into this game, as you see the defender review. The defender was able to make a catch. An interception at the 1 yard line. It's first down, Dallas. Offense for the Cowboys already out there. The defense for the Bears already out there. And there you go, that top line. First takeaway in the last 4+ games for this Dallas defense, and that's something they have sorely lacked.
Yeah, and we've talked about that's one of the reasons why the Cowboys have had bad field position offensively. They get the turnover, they're starting on the half-yard line.
Just to add on the interception there, I spoke with Byron Jones this week, and he was just saying, look, these takeaways have been our #1 problem. We talk about it every single day in practice. Coach Chris Richard saying these turnovers, they come in bunches. Just believe we're fighting for one. You know, they're so pumped they got it.
That's a heck of a catch, too, by Jordan Lewis. And then it was the toe-tap drag and being able to keep his feet in play. I don't know what Trubisky saw. He's trying to put that ball in Anthony Miller.
Meanwhile, Roquan Smith is not out there for Chicago. Passes for Whitney for a little breathing room. Third down coming up under a minute to go in the first quarter on a touchdown carry by Ezekiel Elliott at the end of that long 17-play drive. He left and went into report on his status. Kevin Pierre-Louis takes over on defense for him, but he's been playing great. Roquan Smith. One miss hit. 35. Is broken up by Fuller, and he almost had a walk into the end zone. What a risky throw that was by Dak Prescott. I thought he was going to work Ezekiel Elliott running the drag route against man coverage. But Kyle Fuller, you know, he had a great opportunity on a play, a very aggressive corner. They've got the young guy playing opposite of Fuller, Kevin Tolliver, who only has one NFL start. He's only had a handful of defensive snaps all season. Surprised they haven't targeted him a little bit. Stays away. After a 46-yard punt, C.J. Goodwin there to catch it on the bounce. And we'll be right back after this from Progressive. Trubisky back to work after the interception. It was an impressive drive that he and the Bears were putting together until it came to a screeching halt just outside the end zone. He's rushed for 2 first downs in this game, only 6 all season for him.
Okay, but as soon as you do the worst, as soon as you can let it out.
Breaks a couple of tackles.
You ready? No, I don't think you're ready.
He gets 6.
We'll go over the words and say them. I don't hear you saying them. You're really just quiet.
Averaged over 4.5 yards per carry against the Lions. That's the end of 1 in Chicago. 7-0 Dallas. Thursday night.
Give you enough time.
Bud Light Platinum back after this.
What way to sign on the Flyers again? 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
I think we're going to swap over to over 75 years of savings and service.
Well, we're just going to swap over.
Yep. Pump the brakes on this, swap it over to that.
Pump the brakes and swap over.
That's right.
What, instead of all this I've already out? What are we going to do with these?
Keep it in your desk.
Home Depot helps you find the tools people love and then get them from those you love at the store or shipped to your home. We have even more ways to do the holidays. You will get this top-rated Husky Mechanics tool set just $99. Home Depot, your save, more different.
I don't know if Anthony Lynn will go on to win a Super Bowl as a head coach, but watching them, that's your legacy. That's the real difference you're making in the world and the impact that you're having. Rex, I loved watching you watch that. That's your friend, and I can see the pride in your eyes. What makes this guy so special, Rex?
The reason a child like Pierre survives. And thanks to special government grants that are available now, every dollar you give can go 10 times further for an even bigger impact. Call the number on the screen or go online today.
I was with him for years. I'm so proud.
I have something for you too.
And you can see that, sorry, Max is all emotion. You can see the impact that he's had on you. Look, there's a lot of good guys in the league. They don't get talked about enough. But it seems like he's one of these guys, or it doesn't matter who you talk to. Everybody's got something good to say.
He's a pillar, a definition of leadership. Okay, if you want to boil down leadership, as basically as you can. And I always refer to these 3 things. Are you credible? Which means are you trustworthy? Are you competent? People believe in you and follow you. And do you positively impact other people? Anthony has those 3 things nailed. And that is why people react like this, who have been touched by him, who have been led by him, that have led him. That's why when you watch that, you hear these kids start singing. It puts like a big pumpkin in your chest and in your throat because you know what's happening there. And that's not sports. That's just humanity at its finest. That's why you have these kind of visceral reactions. And we're all sitting here going, we're on TV talking about football. We're all sitting here building and crumbling. But you know what? It's a beautiful thing.
And there's also something awesome about when you've mentored someone and you see just greatness come out of them. And you see that's Rex's reaction, and Anthony Lynn will have that same reaction when guys that he is coaching, players that he is coaching, go on to do great things for others like that. And Anthony Lynn has this type of reaction for those players, and it just multiplies. Paying it forward multiplies, and that was incredible.
Some of it he will never know because this is changing generations.
You know what's I'm sorry, I jump in. You know what's cool about all this is that even though that's not a football story, even this is a football show, we're talking about the NFL. This kind of thing is what I think we love about football in and of itself. Is you form these kind of relationships because even though you're not, trying to save people in a different country, you're not trying to get them running water, get them educated, you're forming bonds that are lifelong. Centered around a game.
There's a big difference in what they're able to do. This guy's more wide receiver really than he is running back, and he's a weapon. He's a player that can do a lot of things. He's on his feet as well. With his speed, he's able to outflank him, and with a good throw, like Trubisky got to him, where he's able to catch it and stay on the move. They pick that up pretty easily. Last year, Cowboys was just under 7 yards a touch. This year, 4.5 yards a touch. Trubisky. Still running down inside the 10. 30-yard catch and run. These Bears have been dying for production out of the tight end position. Boy, they got that up perfectly. They got Dylan Smith. He's hitting it. You got Sean Lee. He's working away. And there's just no one for these offensive linemen to block. And they run the tight end screen perfectly with the Cowboys completely asleep at the wheel. Nobody out there in coverage. J.P. Hooks. Hooks in motion. He's blocking as a handoff to Montgomery, and he carries Armstrong to the 5. A gain of 4. The tight end position has seen Trey Burton, who was a free agent pickup going into last year. The former Eagle make 5 starts this year. He's on IR. Adam Shaheen, former second-round pick, he's now on IR. And just 33 catches, 262 yards from that position coming in. And Holtz has had a good first half. And Tariq Cohen, he is in again at tailback. And they typically throw the ball. Not all the time, but it's a heavy indicator for Patrick. Second and goal. Strong Chicago. Allen Robinson. They move Allen Robinson in a lot of different places to try to create matchups, and he's one of the better route runners that I've seen throughout this season. I'm pretty tough on these guys when it comes to being able to run routes, create separation. He's able to get a step, but it takes a throw, and Trubisky has to put them in the perfect spot in order to allow only Robinson to be able to make a play on that. That's a great job after a tough interception. You give up possibly 3 points at least to come back and make that score. They did it. 7-7, the biggest play on
the possession, the 30-yarder to J.P. Holtz. His long in the air. And Mitch Trubisky fired up after the touchdown to Robinson, tied at 7.
Welcome to Toyota. Ready for a great deal?
No.
With savings on Camry, RAV4, Highlander, and more, it really is the most magical time of the year. Can you pretend you didn't see this?
Well, I'm seeing it. What makes an amazing deal even better? Toyota Care. It's a no-cost maintenance plan for 2 years or 25,000 miles. Plus roadside assistance for 2 years and unlimited miles.
You never know what you'll find at Toyota Con. Come in today.
Love Disney's Frozen 2? You'll love listening to exclusive Frozen stories on Nest Minis. Just say, hey Google, tell me a Frozen story, and they will. Come sit down with me and my friends by the fire. Yep, everything's all here on Nest Mini from Google.
Under 70 pounds, 10 for our puppy. Lack of impulse control, that becomes your problem.
No, come on, I saw you eating poop earlier. Hey! My focus is on the road, and I'm saving me cash with DriveWise. Who's the dummy now?
Get all state. The good drivers pay 40% for a morning mayhem.
About your credit card. So we the Capital One assistant catches things that might go wrong and helps you fix them. Another way Capital One is watching out for your money when you're not. What's in your wallet?
Start saving with Target Holiday Deal. Save 10% on Target gift cards. Don't wait. This deal is Sunday only. Get your favorite Target holiday gift cards all 10% off. New holiday deals arrive all season long. Only at Target.
Welcome back to Thursday Night Football, presented by Bud Light Platinum. This great city, holiday time of year. Chicago, 7-7 game. 13 left in the first half for Allen Robinson, his third straight game with a touchdown catch. We'll go to the game. We'll go down with another touchback. The hold of Eddie Pinheiro. Well, after the Thanksgiving Day loss, some of the headlines. Dallas Morning News, Jason Garrett in the final weeks of his Cowboys tenure, barring a fairy tale ending Jerry Jones dreams of. Thanks for nothing. You can read the rest. Trading the Cowboys, Dallas team. It's the biggest waste of talent in the Jerry Jones era. They are loaded with talent. Statistically, they're having a great year. They're in first place, but they're 6-6. As Elliott gets to the line of scrimmage, does a little jump, gets maybe a yard, and Tolliver there for Chicago.
Joe, I think that's been the question, around the country really just has been how talented is this roster really coming into the year. A lot of discussion about the depth on this team, and I'll be honest with you, we see all these teams from week to week. This is a talented roster. There's not many coaches in this league that wouldn't switch rosters with you. I mean, they do have depth. They've got good players in every position. They just have not lived up to the talent that they have.
Taking the handoff, Prescott out to his right. Plays out there. Kevin Pierre-Louis. Randall Cobb was the target.
Yeah, they're still playing minus Roquan Smith. He will not return, dealing with a pec injury officially ruled out. As you said before, Joe, he's been playing his best football the last few weeks.
No doubt about it. Number 8 overall pick in 2018, Kevin Pierre-Louis, who took his spot, had pressure on that last play. At 3rd and 9.
that he could have fit in there with a better throw. He's been off. Here's his first half on a couple throws. Blake Jarwin made a couple catches on those. This was a tight fit. He could have gotten it in there, but there were a lot of white jerseys right there in that area. There's 4 guys in position to make a play. And a little bit like what happened against the Bills, Joe. They went right down the field opening possession, and then the last couple just haven't gone anywhere. Ball waits forward and good starting field position for the Chicago Bears after a 13-yard return by Tariq Cohen. 7-7 game in Chicago.
Wait, something big and T-Mobile. We're lighting up 5G nationwide, reaching more places than any other carrier. While some 5G signals go on blocks, T-Mobile 5G goes miles. Beyond the big cities, to the small towns, to the people. Now, millions of Americans have access to 5G on T-Mobile. And this is just the beginning. T-Mobile, the first and only nationwide 5G network.
Let's go places.
Tomorrow on Good Morning Football, on the day they release their new album, Roger Daltrey and Pete Townsend of The Who sit down for an interview you won't want to miss.
Yeah, I'm going to be excited.
Good Morning Football, tomorrow at 7, live on NFL Network.
Bears
pulled back from 1930 to 1937. Bears tackle and pulled back in 1943. Coming out.
I stand when you write them down.
NFL champion.
Is it right or wrong?
Pro Football Hall of Fame inductee and a teammate. My grandfather's the Chicago Bears with George Dallas back in 1930-31. How about that?
Not ready yet.
Yeah, I don't know what happened athletically, but they stopped. They hit a roadblock. First down for Chicago. At the 46. 7-7 game, and Montgomery carries left side. Jalen Smith can't bring him down until Montgomery picks up a Chicago first down as he gets 11. Good job on the edge. They go to the open.
What?
Open inside.
What's that? Which one is that?
That's a good job by his offensive front. But, you know, last week, the game we had against Detroit.
What's up with it? What? Yeah. How do you spell it? Will. Will.
Finally on the stop after a 20-yard carry. Charles Leno, he crashes down, and they're reading totally. It's just a matter of what's he going to do. He was going to be wrong either way. If he takes Montgomery, he's risky keeping the football. I came into this game, Joe, saying that this was a game that this defense was playing. I'm surprised, quite honestly. This offensive line here in the first half, they've taken it to the Cowboys. They stay with it. Dallas 1 makes it 1. No game.
Does this say laugh? Whatever. Does this say laugh after win? That's what this on. This says laugh.
W-H-A-L-E, a whale. Whale, like a big fish, a whale. You know, how you can get the words? You got that's why you need to say it.
Your name's
Well, the Cowboys don't disguise a lot of what they're doing. The crowd, they're wanting pass interference. A little contact there, but I don't think it was quite enough. But the Cowboys, they pretty much show you. They line up and what they're going to do. There's no real disguise. Mr. Risky, he's checking it right now. They're getting a lot of single high safeties for this Cowboys defense. They're down to 10 pounds here. Miller gets the first down and may have had his face mask running. They may get that or they may get Javon Williams for a block in the back. I wasn't quite sure it was close. You might be right about Williams. He's pleading his case now as the officials come together and they try to sort it out. But it also looked like there might have been a face mask. Here comes the call. Fair to run. Block in the back. Offense. Number 83. They're not going to stop the foul. It remains third down. I don't think Williams did much there at all. When they called this, I don't know if the league's emphasizing blocks in the back now, but I know on Thursday, he got called a couple times in that game, and who knows, maybe Jason Garrett talked to the officials about it, knowing that he had been that went over the Lions, but you know, I see what the ref thought he saw, but I didn't see Williams do enough to warrant a penalty. I don't know really that either guy did anything. Yeah. Didn't look like a clean face mask either. Perhaps he was caught. Short of a first down, it was just before Stead. The free agent out of Princeton who had a beautiful 18-yard touchdown catch at the Lions on Thanksgiving. That will bring the field goal unit out for Chicago. I was watching Good Morning Football on the NFL Network this morning, and Kyle Brandt, who also attended Princeton and followed Jesper Horsted's career, he guaranteed us that Horsted would have another touchdown reception tonight, so we'll see if he does. Stay tuned for that. 36-yard drive by Andy Pinheiro. Field goals not given on either side. Pinheiro all smiles as the Bears have their first lead in the game on Thursday Night Football.
What you doing?
The Rise of Skywalker, rated PG-13. Get tickets now.
How much beef do I have?
Weekend beef lovers a Whopper with no beef. Imitate beef, it just tastes better. It turns out these beef lovers love plants too.
How much do you need?
I'm a damn fool. Try the Impossible Whopper with a patty made from plants. 100% Whopper, 0% beef. Only at Burger King.
Welcome to Toyotathon. Ready for a great deal?
You know it.
With savings on Camry, RAV4, Highlander, and more, it really is the most magical time of the year.
20 hours to get
20 minutes.
Can you pretend you didn't see this?
Well, I'm
What a word.
What makes
makes an amazing deal even better. Toyota Care. It's a no-cost maintenance
When
plan
you
for 2 years or 25,000 miles. Plus roadside assistance for 2 years and unlimited miles.
Coming today.
Toyota.
You got enough. 12 hours. 12. No. I don't know about 30 minutes from now. I'm waiting on you to get ready for your words. The quicker you get ready, I can get it, say your words and you be done with it.
The second-year head coach for the Chicago Bears just riding the officials down the sideline.
I know, that's why I'm giving you. So you can get them. It's just you gotta keep practicing on getting them. So your words, follow the words. No.
Back to the right, and it's a 20-yard return. Here's the one that was called, Mike Pereira, and
Joe, it is not much, I would say that. But again, when you come from behind and you put your hands in the back, then you're going to get that ball. The face mask should have been a face mask. I think he does turn the helmet. But I can certainly see why the block in the back was called, even though there wasn't a great amount of contact.
You don't have to be an expert lip reader to see that Matt Nagy was saying that's one of the worst calls we've ever seen. Bears have to settle for a field goal, and now they play action and Prescott backing up. Pass is incomplete. And that's the first target for Amari Cooper in the ballgame. Heavy pressure there by Kevin Pierre-Louis, who's gotten through a couple of times. Tomorrow morning on NFL Network, wake up with Football Morning Show, and Roger Daltrey and Pete Townsend of the Who sit down for an interview on the day they release their new album. Good Morning Football tomorrow at 7, only on NFL Network. Prescott will let that one go. Well, they finally attacked Kevin Collins. Like I said, the second-year player out of LSU who's only played a handful of defensive snaps. And Chicago's trying to disguise the look. They know that that's the guy they would like to target. And Prescott reads it very well. And he wings out Cooper and makes a good catch. Here's safeties missed tackles and a 31-yard carry by Ezekiel Elliott. Yeah, really nice push by this offensive line. You can see the lane. Ezekiel Elliott, he stretches it, puts his foot in the ground, and he hasn't had a lot of those runs this year. That's been the biggest difference. He's had nice 50-yard runs. He's had plenty of those. He hasn't had some breakaway runs like the four touches to see him. That's his longest of the year, 31. We said that Khalil Mack was right there in his face. Follow through by Prescott actually hit Khalil Mack on the shoulder. The Bears, they've been able to get going. The linebacker that you called out that's taking the place of Roquan Smith, Kevin Pierre-Louis, and he went right through Ezekiel Elliott. But this is a really critical drive right now for Dallas to be able to answer those 3 points that the Bears were able to put up. If this game goes along and the Bears move the football, they're going to get more and more confident in their ability to do that. Elliott right side on 2nd and 6 to the 25, maybe just inside again. 2 for all Nichols. The tackle third down coming up. Now the story coming into the game, of course, for the Bears is that they've won 3 of their last 4, but 2 of them were against the Lions,
field day answer. So the Bears are gaining more and more confidence about playing well against a good football team. Quick third down right now. Olawale in the backfield. Elliott on the sideline. He and Dak Prescott not on the same page, and it's fourth down. Well, they had what they wanted because they've got Kwiatkowski, who's in man coverage on Olawale. So if he gets the ball right now, he's got a chance. And he's probably going to pick the first down very easily from where Kwiatkowski's having to come from. But, Olawale thought he was running a wheel route up the sideline for a touchdown. He's just signed a 14 over his last 5 games. 0 for 2 last Thursday. Misses right around 42. This is a carbon copy of what happened on Thanksgiving Day. A game won by Buffalo in Arlington. Maher misses from 42. Bears still at 3.
I've been in the garage. When I come back, you gonna be ready?
And
I'm going to the garage.
So we say you can
Be right back.
one wash.
I'll be right back.
what are you gonna do?
Take my phone and take another call.
What's not for you? Sweetest anniversary.
How's something like that? My wife.
Spread some cheer and save some green with women's and men's fleece, girls pullovers, and 60% off Sharper Image. Or save an extra 20% now with your JCPenney credit card. JCPenney.
Get a load of the kids. Take them back in the Clone Wars.
Brady Clean.
And I'll raise you my last avocados from Mexico. But they're healthy and delicious on everything and always in season.
5 avocados from Mexico.
Defensive backs and special teamers are about to be introduced into the NFL 100 all-time team. You gotta be kidding me. If it was in the neighborhood, it was his.
He's the guy that lifts this whole team. Intercepted, my goodness.
That was rule number 1, throw to somebody else. I gotta tell you, this is gonna be a good one, guys. He's going all the way!
Well, a lot to discuss after the last couple of plays by the Dallas Cowboys. First of all, that's where they really missed Tony Pollard. On that third down, what was an attempted pass to Jameis Olawale, the fullback who wasn't looking for it. Then another miss by Brett Maher, the place kicker. Trubisky has his arm hit as he let it go by Joe Thomas. This ball bounced. Even though Sean Lee ends up picking it up, it's incomplete. We'll get to that in a moment. Here's Thomas and his play made on Trubisky. You've got to be real careful when you start trying to extend plays too much. He could have just taken it and took the ball and got what he wanted. Did not look good there. It looked like it was going to be a strip sack of some kind. He's fortunate that the incompletion was all it was. So after the 42-yard missed field goal by Maher, it's second down and 10. As they just get it away to Trubisky. Will be a gain of 4. Here's a third down play to Jameis Olawale. Yeah, obviously they're not on the same page. They get over on the sidelines, and Dak Prescott is trying to straighten it out. And a lot was expected. I say a lot. I mean, when we talked to Dak Prescott coming into the season opener, he talked about Tame's Olawale and what an athlete he was and how they needed to utilize him. But yet, he has not had a carry. He's not had a catch. Like you said, because of Tony Pollard being down, all of a sudden he finds himself in a really critical third down situation and on the same page. Third down and 6. Pass is caught. It's a little touchdown. Both offensive coordinators, the guys calling plays, moving the quarterback out of the pocket. Both Prescott and Trubisky here in the first half. Really nice job at awfully soft coverage on the outside for what turned out to be a easy third down conversion. Christina Pick, I know you talked with Allen Robinson some about what he did.
Yeah, and obviously had the early touchdown. When he came to the Bears before last season, he was nursing an ACL injury. Second year off the injury. Second year with Mitchell Trubisky. Second year learning the offense with the physical tools. He's starting to feel like himself again. He said he also has the mental awareness. And for Allen Robinson, this guy telling me that he put together quietly a really great season.
Well, he did back in 2015, a monster year, a Pro Bowl season for the Jaguars. He's got hot. Hand off here to Montgomery. And on second down, a gain of 2. There's Tristan Hill and Robert Quinn. On the stop, so third short coming. Tristan Hill, he's a guy who I think they've expected a little bit more out of him. He had to play more snaps because of the injury to Antoine Woods, and he does a really nice job there.
Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with the Cleveland Browns. Here's the former Sooner, Austin Seibert, to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. first down. Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
To try again after the sack. Breeze. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5. Up to the 25-yard line. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Shotgun now for Breeze. And that's caught by Smith. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that. And that's what he did.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Breeze now to throw. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First drive of the game. We did see this in practice, didn't we? Because they allowed us to stay and watch and see what the opening script would be, even though we don't know the exact play calls. That looks a lot like what we saw them execute, doesn't it?
It really does. And in practice, it wasn't about a lot of big shots on that opening drive. They wanted to put together a series of plays, sustain it. They've done that. The defense now on their heels a little.
That they are. And you know what else is happening now? They're gaining information. They're gaining knowledge about how the defense is planning on playing them. So not only are they being successful on this drive, they're filing things away for future drives in this game.
12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, how you guys gonna come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to work. You're the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Breeze looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And now nothing but green ahead of him. 30, 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
extra point by Seibert up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. So that one will be accepted. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
You ready? Come on, are you looking at the words, Evan?
Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. That's to his running back, it's Alvin Kamara. They'll give him a yard on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down. This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch, just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. The open man is Smith. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A 3rd down gain of 19.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, he came off of that guy, the deep guy. He came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
Breeze now on 1st down. And this is Cook with a grab.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Breeze, complete. Smith has it. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yes, now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And just 1 man in the backfield here. That's Kamara, 2nd and goal. They get it to him running left. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's third down now. Breeze now on third and goal. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Larry Ogunjobi picks up his second sack of the afternoon. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis in his first half of action. And Lutz's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. They had it first and goal, 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settle for 3.
Yeah, the field tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound right. It sounds a little counterintuitive. But you run out of space to run the deep route, so they can just sit on the shorter stuff if you're going to throw it. If you want to run it, there's just not as much space. You end up having to take 3 there.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
Mayfield. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people have to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
It's caught. Beckham. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
We like somebody. We don't cause trouble. We don't bother nobody. We're just something that's on the line.
Who's that?
Hey, come on and look. Come on.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
I just gave us his pizza.
Yeah.
You ordered a pizza? Who?
They ordered a pizza.
Following a pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
They gave us the pizza that they didn't want.
refs, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Here's Seibert for the Browns field goal. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. Seibert's kick is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of the half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Breeze. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
Oh, what are you doing? He's not doing.
I'm listening to your thing.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
You asked me what I was listening to? Oh, my phone.
Mom said, why would you snacking?
Here's Breeze to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. A final shot before half for Breeze. He sets to fire deep. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Demarius Randall. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan.
Was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Now Mayfield. That's complete to his tight end, Seals Jones. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. From the gun, Mayfield. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And finally, down at the 41-yard line. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
You still have these words. So you ready? Cover the paper up. Turn it up.
He didn't seem in a rush.
Down.
I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
Turn the paper upside down.
Because there was no hurried movements
well, you can't see your words, because I'm ready to give it to you. You act like you're sleeping.
I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
You got 5 minutes to know those words, and after that, you're going to be up. You don't get these words right. You've been over there a little too long now, and not to know
delay of game,
at least half of the words, how to spell them the same. You've been over there too long. You're too quiet, too.
Following the penalty, Chubb tried to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 15 at the 36-yard line.
On 2nd and 15 now. Mayfield looking left side. That's caught by Landry. And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. Mayfield now on 2nd down. It's caught by OBJ. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
That's it, baby. It's 3rd down.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They run. Chubb. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And he rifles it complete, caught by Landry. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 20-yard line.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Browns.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Adrian, you got your head down. Come on, I'm ready. Come over here so we can go over these words.
Mayfield brings him up 1st and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. A run for Nick Chubb, and this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. They run it again with Chubb. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
What you need to write on something? You can't write on paper like that. Oh, you should be ready. You should have been ready by now.
So 1st and 2nd down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13.
Need something to write on. No, you need something solid. You can't write on paper with letters under it.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
And here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end Cook. And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They only got a yard out of that last completion. And that makes this 2nd and 9. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them.
It always takes off with it. It's a fake. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
They saw something on film, but do you see something on film when those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. He's going to throw. This is complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Two chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. Breeze now. And it's caught. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Whip. Catch.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got it first and goal as they look to punch in a late score. Again, it's Breeze. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. And just one man in the backfield here. That's Kamara, second and goal.
Shot.
He's going to get it running right.
Shot.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. They'll try to run it. It's Kamara. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only able to pick up a yard, and that's going to leave him with a long 4th and goal. Breeze going to go on 4th down. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And this Browns defense stands tall.
Chin.
Okay.
Graph.
Okay.
Well. I think I gave you that. I give it to you.
Yeah, you can do that. Is it done?
Yeah. Me is right. Well.
Catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes. All I do is hustle. Try to knock me off my feet. I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't eating weeks. Working on the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my.
W-H-I-P. Whip.
Never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side. Yeah, we in it for life. When I've been up, it's magic.
Catch.
Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him for him, I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to
why are you like small?
How you spell shop? What's that? S.
That's S.
What's that?
H. O.
I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me. Do you like how it tastes? Shawty, use up. Can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried. I'm straight. Me and Craig. Had to watch for the J's. On the road, they go crazy. I get 80 a show. See my money, stack it up and look like I'm four cars driving fast. I never done this before. Yeah, drown out my problems. Let me one up and
So you got 1, 2, 3, 4 right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wrong. So right now you. So you know which one I need to work on. I wrote them down.
Why you that small?
No, but I need to see if I can read it. WHALE, WHIP. You write smaller than me. I know you ain't trying to talk.
Told you I wasn't ready, but you didn't listen.
You had enough time, you had way enough time.
Now I'm going to try and sleep.
You 5 more minutes. Say the ones you got wrong. I wrote them down. You got the words here.
Where's the bed? Never mind, you can take down without the shit. You just fell. That's wrong. Papa, can you jump in this? Because I can't.
Incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. It's a my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. It's a my millennials. I be murdering any flow.
Right here. What is that?
Give me that work and I can set it.
It's over there. Go back over there. Here it is right here.
Put my heart and soul in, so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest. Tupac in the prison and claiming his innocence. Company, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteeing my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best just open it. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up their eyes, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions, daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on a mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top is missing, the opposition ain't. All that lane switching, this is what the game missing. The young, incredible, honest, the unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. The young, incredible, honest, the unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
Where's the paper that you had?
I gave it to you. I gave it to you. It should be on the words on there, right beside the ones that you got wrong and right. Hey, it's got to be over there. It's not. I don't see it over here.
I don't see it over here.
It got to be over there. You ain't looking right. That paper is over there.
Oh, it's right here.
I know. You see the ones you got wrong? I wrote those ones. That's the right way to spell it. And that's the way you should be looking at it, how to spell it. Then once you get them words right, you can go to bed. You talking about you tired?
Yeah, I'm not.
That's what you just said. You can't be not tired, because you're going to learn them words then. Yeah, you need to try to learn the words I wrote right.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Cleveland Browns. Here's the former Sooner, Austin Seibert, to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. They'll fake again to Ingram. Now Jackson. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have as they get him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. This time Jackson will throw it. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And
BT Clinton got trap clean.
I'll give him credit.
All
They
these
took
ladies
their
you
shot,
said
but it's going to
true.
bring up 4th down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a
download
while.
BT Plus on my thing.
To gain some ground, come from a long distance,
Everybody
and have a
ain't
chance
doing
to affect the pass.
Taken from just outside the 30.
All right, bye.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Oh, I missed it. Wait, around. You did right there. One there.
Mayfield to throw it. Over to Landry on the bubble screen. And right away, he lost the football. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Will. Grab. Oh, A.
That's not A.
Yeah, it's coming off the line. Grath. That's how you spell it.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. We'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mayfield nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get, because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double-teamed and sometimes triple-teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
Mayfield now. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback.
Hello. Hey, yeah, I was letting you know I didn't get to work with Caitlin that much today because it had me working. Yeah, she showed up. So they try to get me.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going.
Ray
and the last drive, their first drive,
so
3 and out.
Finished all his
What changes here, if anything?
They got him and Ray got to make
making sure the guys that you trust
Ray
the most
finished
with the
all
ball,
her
the biggest playmakers you have,
transitions.
if they touch it on this possession and
So
try and get things moving,
Get it to the horses.
without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
Once you do that, Steven is not gonna be there tomorrow. He'll be there Saturday. So Shauna needs to sign him off, and he'll have to do a comp. I think on his disconnect, and Ray has to do a comp on her disconnect and her
They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the
Mike
biggest thing
sign
they're
her
calling
off
it now,
tomorrow.
our ball.
And then she goes to the
They don't
next
care if
pack.
it was luck or skill.
But
the
Caitlin
panic
just
that
got to
jumps
do
up in your
her,
chest when that ball's on the ground,
Wednesday
whether you
tomorrow.
get it or your teammate gets
I
it,
showed her
just as long
some
as you
today,
retain possession,
but I didn't
that's all you're
document
looking for.
it. It was just like a what you call it, hands-on. But I was busy. Well, yeah, I did a demo, but I didn't document it because it was like it was so busy.
Near the line of scrimmage.
You know,
No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a
so
3rd
that
and
just hangs up
1.
on it.
Throwing is Jackson.
Alright, so she gonna come in. She's coming in at 8 tomorrow. She's gonna work the shift schedule. And then she's off Saturday and Sunday. Then she works Wednesday, Thursday, Friday next week. And Wednesday, Thursday, Friday the week after. Cause she don't have a babysitter or something until her mom come back in town. That's what she told us.
Jackson, option right.
So after that, I don't know what they're gonna do with it. And Hayden didn't show up at work today at all. He didn't show up.
On the keeper,
And
using
he
his
didn't
legs
call.
to hurt him. First down. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Jackson from the shotgun. This is caught. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll look to run.
She didn't tell me that she wrote him up. She just said that she wanted to burn him for, I think, a week or 2.
Taking it in from a yard out as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Yeah, but he should have thought about that when he took that job his only season. So that's all on him.
Gets fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
I know she called some people today. She got when I end up in there to ask about Caitlin's schedule, she was on the phone setting up an interview for somebody to come in next Tuesday. It's a guy.
And this will probably
yeah, she
be the
had
last
4
play
on
of
the
the
list.
quarter.
She had a whole bunch of resumes out. It wasn't so far as being decent, but the Koreans think that they can possibly win time and they have to let them know.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on
No,
EA
she
Sports.
thought, because I told them, but I'm gonna come up there tomorrow and I'm
Maybe
gonna
a good
call her
spot to
office.
take a shot. Here's
And
second
then
and a yard from the
Denise didn't want to come to
34.
the floor. She straight up and lied. And when I go up there tomorrow, I'm just gonna tell her
To throw,
until I feel less one of them.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Because
he was looking to get it
with
to
me,
Jarvis
if I'm
Landry
there,
that time. And
okay,
it started
you
short.
got the 20 up front, right?
The opportunity.
They all on one side. Her, Erica, and Denise. So I'm over there with
A sigh of relief,
yeah.
no doubt on
So
offense. That fell harmlessly
I
to the
don't
ground.
care about all that stuff. But still, I'm working with 2 trainees, Ray and Kate. It is me over there. I don't care about that. First of all, somebody should have came over there. I already had all them stuff. But when they start coming in, y'all just gonna stand there. I ain't say nothing. I said, all right. So we got all the people down.
Just no chance of turning the
Betty
corner.
decided
He
she
can
wanted to
only
just
get
run
back
through
to
the
the
section.
line
I
of
said, no, don't
scrimmage.
pull that back up. I can open up the
Second and 10
back. It's
coming
gonna be
up.
6, 6, and 6. I
Looked
said,
like
I'm
he
not
was
gonna
trying
be
to bounce
stuck
it outside, but
with
no
$10
success.
and
Yeah, sometimes
two
you gotta just
trainees.
figure out where
That don't
you're
make no
going to
sense.
go.
I said, well, that's the
And
way I'm gonna
sometimes you
do
just
it.
have to take it to
But
another
that's stupid.
spot.
I said,
And
no,
try
it
to
ain't
get it
stupid. That's the way I
outside. The
want to
defensive
do it.
pursuit was there and just ran him down.
And so it was already too big. I said, I'm not gonna argue with you, and I don't need all the extra lip from you. So tomorrow when I go up there, I'm not gonna look right up and stuff, and I'm gonna rush out
Guys
that
love
first.
slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball
And she
on
just
the
come on,
move and able to
all
catch
right.
it and try and get up
And
gain additional
then I'm gonna write up again for standing off the
First down, no
DTM.
room to roam as he struggles just to get back
I
to
don't
the
care
line
if
of
I was
scrimmage.
standing right
Tackle
there.
made there
I
by
already told
Josh
you what was going
Bynes.
on. All right.
As usual, the
Keep
hallmark
on
of a
doing
good
it.
run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
Absolutely nowhere to
And
run there.
Denise, in one of her little funky moves, I don't care no more. Like I told Tavian, I don't give a damn who y'all friends with. I said y'all can break all the rules when I ain't here, but when I'm here, you're gonna run it, run like it's supposed to. Out there chewing gum, I don't care if you're a fish sub or not. I'm gonna say something.
Handoff comes to Chubb.
When you tell them that they're supposed to clean those machines out, once you clean your machine, put this stuff in the computer, all right, do it. I don't need all that extra. She was already gone, and I told Claire, I said at night, I said, Denise, if I'm here closing, Denise ain't gonna do nothing. She'll walk to the back and sit down. I don't know if she clocked out or not. But I said if they walk out the floor and they all decide that they're not going to help do nothing, I said I'm not stopping nothing. I said when Tyra here, she run out there on that floor, give me help out. So from now on, when she finish up front, tell her to clock out. You can't help everybody, go ahead and clock out when you finish.
So it looks like the offense isn't going
And she started talking in Spanish. to them. I just look and start laughing. Now one of y'all got to help me, but it's gonna fuck up y'all check. Y'all messing with y'all money, not mine.
G-R-A. Yeah. P. G-R-A-P-H.
So it'd be different if I'm telling you when I ask you, don't be going around. And then on top of that, Denise gonna lie said that she was working on computers, but she tried to get a computer fixed up for her, but she ain't doing nothing. You just standing up there leaning around, ain't doing nothing.
He'll have a tough time living that.
And you think I ain't gonna tell Dawn that? I'm gonna tell her that in the morning. I don't care if they there, not there, who will get mad, oh well.
In terms of locking in on those key
and you know Tavia gonna be messy with it.
You and I both been to
Tavia gonna be messy to me. Yeah, you come over here and you bring your structure with you. So I said, I don't care who get mad. You get all mad. Structure.
It didn't pay off in that situation.
So how you gonna do that? I said, I guess that's how I roll. I don't care who get mad about it. I'm just going by what they tell me.
2 minutes on the clock,
don't get mad because I'm telling y'all what y'all supposed to do. If you don't want to do it right, maybe you should find you another job.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando.
You've been breaking the rules so long, but when somebody asks you to do the right thing, you act like this is
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Olivier Vernon. Credit him with his sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
I came out there, and I told her what was going on, and I told her, I said, if they leave the floor, and I be stuck in ratio and have to stop, I'm not stopping. I'm going to go home. I'm not going to be here all night, and I'm not going to argue with no grown women.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
No, it's me and Betty closed tonight. Erica left it at 5:30.
That's into the hands of the tight end Boyle.
Huh?
And all the way down to the 39. It's a big play there for Baltimore. And even 40 yards. Well, that certainly changes things.
Yeah, I think the thought process is they take this lead into the locker room, run something simple here, and run the clock out. Instead, they get the big play. Now they have a chance to increase.
I'm at the point where I don't care if you ain't working, do your job.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
Especially when you already know
now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
I don't know.
Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. They don't even need to be a breakdown. Just they move, and they know it affects the defense. Because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary. I think you're exactly right. It wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Yeah, you work
Brown, the
tomorrow,
intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And it will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram with his 2nd touchdown.
And you know what she gave me? She gave me, like, if you look at the schedule, I got 5 days in the 8-hour days.
Tucker with the extra point, and it's
no, if you look at the one for next week, it's mine is 5 days. So
Tucker now to kick it away,
it's 8 hours.
Touchdown.
And then some of them, cause like,
and they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Because I worked all this week, then I'm all Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Then I work all next week. I think they like 8-hour days.
The Browns drive about to get started. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're
she
well
just
on
said
your
that
own
she was
side
trying to
of the
make
field. What are we doing here, Coach
coverage
Davis?
and stuff like that. That's probably why she changed it for you to come to work next week, because she probably didn't expect them to show up. They were going to be short
I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something
happens.
And if it does,
because I went in there and asked her about Kate,
potentially get me some
but she didn't.
And if it doesn't work, Well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
So we probably both end up starting to look at crazy hours.
He's going to look deep now for Landry. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Yeah, she probably trying to see if we can get, these 2 more hours in like that anyway. Because we already got this set all day. And I don't have set all day.
Trying to get it to Landry there.
And she probably changed that up. You know what? She was pretty straight up.
Set at the line for this next drive.
She wasn't acting all
kneel down or a safe run,
weird,
and then they
but we
can
had
head
a
to the locker room
coming
with a
back.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. Something that plays somewhat safe.
So once she got to that last cycle and she started returning,
that's what you usually run in this situation.
I kept asking later, I said, you feel okay? But she was there doing it. And she's like, yeah. Then right when we tried to go back herself. I'm not feeling myself. My world is spinning. Cause I already had went told Tish. Right when I told Tish, I goes over there, and that's when she started turning all green. And Caitlin was over there. She's like, man, yeah. You can tell she was like a method or something. That lady was on some type of
This is my belt, man. You're not even trying to learn the word.
So I already knew this. And I told Tish, I said she can have a reaction.
It's the 3rd quarter and they're down on the scoreboard.
And then she told me, you called it. I said, I know. I said, I've been seeing people like that for a long time. And she was trying to fight it. And she got, so my world is spinning. But I'm trying to go back to these words. And my world
can be done.
I'm not sure why I'm doing. And she kept saying,
adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is.
2 hours
I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. Them script to start the second half too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one.
That's probably that's all it probably is, that she knew that he probably recalled him.
How about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
The other little blue thing came up in my night one about the Kool-Aid.
He's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards.
Who came in there?
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
That boy, he be lying. Oh, he be lying, talking about his baby mama putting up his stuff. He's all this cabal. He kept cussing. I said, do you realize that you cussing? He's like, oh, I'm sorry. My mind is all over the place right now. My baby mama won't let me see my baby. And boy, I don't want to hear all your stories.
They'll try to throw here. Mayfield to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
His girlfriend was in there. She donated
the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun,
Caitlin acting like Danielle has had a phone number like it's a wet goose thing.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
But she wasn't doing that today. She was working today, and she actually stayed and kind of helped out. She good on her setups and disconnects.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
But both of them, they're pretty good. All thing you have to do is work with Caitlin on her.
Here's Jackson.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and I apologize. I told her, I said, hey, told her, Ray is she got to get hers done before she leaves.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
All her stuff, this girl started on her stuff in October.
Action now, Jackson.
And so they had her out on the floor. And plus it was, it was slow in the beginning. And it picked up.
Forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Yeah.
Here's Jackson to throw.
Yep. Because it was like, I'm trying to understand how they do the training and reading over the tactics.
Like this rookie so
I got to figure that stuff out.
Our meetings with the coaching staff.
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well. In the
and then on top of that, you explain it to him fast.
They expect to put
I got to get used to this.
As things continue to move on.
Explaining it. Because I've been explaining to him the PCS way.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but
as far as documentation too,
they still have the lead.
Because I got to be on my documentation for me to be just
that would help open up
trading somebody like this.
Margin too.
Ingram again, a first down carry. The tackle made by Eric Murray. Jackson, options out left. Stepping up, he'll try and run.
All right,
he'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down. On 3rd down, Mark Ingram. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38, and that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. He's going to find his tight end Boyle. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven 1st down. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's a run for Ingram. And down inside the 15 he goes. 12 yards the pickup there. Good for a Raven 1st. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps. For these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, break him the football. Get it out. We've got creative turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Jackson, option right, and a pitch to Ingram. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
Did you see what Anthony put on there?
Nothing doing
He
there.
took a security grade. That's why I tell you to be careful. Shit's crazy out here. And I'll go to jail behind you. Period.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. This will be caught by Brown.
Where this happen at? Where the UPS?
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half.
Our condolences to Frank
Jackson. Eluding the pressure right.
And
no, it's incomplete. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Wow.
The Browns' drive about to get started. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them.
And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And the return will start right around the 25.
It's just the people from
Florida,
they just saying they condolences to the family, but they're not saying what happened.
That's as good a defensive performance as we've seen in a long, long time. And I know as a team they will celebrate. I will guarantee you the defensive guys will get together somewhere and have their own private celebration. A shutout, that's something to be cherished.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
They said it was on live TV.
One of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run
some white lane on here.
You're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory, and they did it in shutout fashion. Impressive.
Would it be too bland of a statement to say they didn't have the greatest day offensively? I mean,
did enough, though. Did enough, but yeah, you're right.
Most games, it wouldn't have been enough. So they've got to go into the locker room and applaud their defensive mates and say, guys, you really carried us today. We'll try and get you back next time. But as for today, you guys are nails out there.
So that'll do it for us, for my partner.
Nighttime sniffling sleeps in bed, making stuck ahead, best sleep with a full
You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.
Play Abbey Road by the Beatles on Amazon Music.
Start saving with Target Holiday Deals. Save 10% on Target gift cards. Don't wait. This deal is Sunday only. Get your favorite Target holiday gift card, all 10% off. New holiday deals arrive all season long, only at Target.
From Facebook. The president has been there on the Cowboys sideline all night while you're talking about the offense, defense. Well, it was just a bad night for the Dallas Cowboys yet again.
That drive pretty much wrapped up what we've seen from the Cowboys for much of the season.
This was in Florida, Jan. Hijacked UPS truck led Florida police on a massive chase that ended in a fatal shootout. They say on here it says 4 killed in shootout following theft of UPS truck in Florida. What is more than 375? What's more?
The sideline for the Chicago Bears. Trubisky seems to be a really good man with his secondary. I think when you consider where this team was, for them to be able to put that
$10 anyway.
look at their schedule.
Don't I pay you back? Don't worry about it. Here, watch one now. I've been all that smoke by birds. You heard about the Cowboy player, didn't you? They lineman got pulled over and went to jail in Frisco. One of the Cowboys, I guess he was on the front line, got pulled over with weed in the car. Probably not. You can Google it, you'll see it online, James. Well, it's the video on here. They said 2 people suspected to have been the robbers, the UPS driver and an uninvolved nearby motorist. Oh, okay. Were killed 20 miles away after the national televised freedom pursuit. Wow. Hold on. 17-point game. So the dude started out robbing a jewelry shop, and they was already shooting. However, the suspects exchanged gunfire with a jewelry shop worker who was being treated for undisclosed injuries. And then they said at least one bullet hit a window at City Hall where no injuries were reported. The robbers then hijacked a nearby UPS truck, abducting its driver. Alerted with a silent alarm that had been triggered in a jewelry store, a fleet of law enforcement vehicles gave chase in a pursuit that was broadcast across the country. The chase was terminated 20 miles away. 73159. Yeah.
The fantasy football playoff push is on. It's time to make it happen. Our experts give you the edge with insights and analysis to put you over the top. You can spread the ball everywhere. He is the man. NFL Fantasy Live. Tomorrow at 6 on NFL Network. We're now going to Chicago, where it looks like football weather this Sunday morning.
Yeah, this boy, they gave this boy, man, 35 years for killing and dismembering his mom's boyfriend.
All day Sunday, only on NFL Network.
I don't understand why the hell they were shooting in the middle of a damn highway.
Into Dallas territory. Marking at the 50, so they're inches away. He's also at bottom line. A big part of it is we him on our conference call, do you want to run more? And he said, yeah, I don't want to run just to run, but it's there. And look downfield.
Yeah, these people crazy. In Los Angeles, I guess they got footage from a police body cam. They see where the police officer appears to fondle dead woman's breast in body cam. He's a straight pervert. Girl, somebody in Missouri keeps stealing packages from this one house. So they put a package of dirty Pampers out. They said family in Hazelwood, Missouri gets revenge on repeat porch pirate by planting a package of dirty diapers.
This is the NFL on EA Sports.
And they keep whoever it is keep coming to the house stealing their packages. So they put another package out there, and they were full of dirty Pampers. So the person, they got them on camera. Yeah, they got them on the camera on their porch.
And the Dallas Cowboys.
I would have put a tracking device on it.
Here's the former Cornhusker Brett Martin.
When they showed how they put all these Pampers off in this package.
Down, 18 Gators.
That's why you're not watching the game, because y'all getting beat.
A first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
He's like, he don't want to watch that shit.
It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface.
I know.
You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Adrian, what do you need help with? Jim, my phone gonna die.
On second down, here's Barkley.
Bring it here.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
Which words do you know? Tell me on here.
Right there, 54, right there.
Now Manning.
You know what?
And that will be incomplete. That's a pretty good opening possession defensively.
And you know the goal is to make something of a statement, especially on the road with your first defensive possession, isn't it? Go right out and establish yourself. This is going to be tough going all game long.
Remember what I said that sound made? What make that sound? W what?
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Manning going to throw. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Manning going to hand it off to Barkley. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
I'll call you. Hold on. I'll call you tomorrow and help Adrian with these words. All right, bye. You know how to spell catch.
That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he gets it down to the 32. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
I'll make that choke.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Nice job by the defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Shotgun now for Manning. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
8.
Chin. Graph.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. Following the interception, here's Prescott. Connects here with a tight end, Blake Jarwin. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him.
PH.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Same. In this case, you're working with your PH. So, graph. Shop.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
What's in that pizza box? Nothing. Is it nasty? Can I have a piece?
From the 44, Prescott. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 36.
W-I-T-H.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Any. Spell. Any.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 36.
Many.
In.
Hey, 47. Here we go. Let's bring it. 26.
Now Prescott. And he can't get away from the pressure the Giants get there. Dexter Lawrence. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
If I'm saying these words out to you, you don't know how to spell them, tell me. You understand?
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Around. Around.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target. And it's third down.
They decided to air it out a little bit on that play, take a shot downfield, but the coverage was really nice. Able to get a hand in and tip it away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means
Did your teacher don't say A-round? Or you don't know? I'm going around the corner.
Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
So it looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Let's go.
A-R-O.
Prescott to throw on 4th. Trying to get it to Cobb, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the veteran Antoine Bethea. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. So a pretty shaky start here for both sides.
Yeah, each quarterback's throwing a ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
How many runs did you write while ago?
You almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front. Really well done.
I like that.
Hey.
You spelled meaning right a while ago.
On second down, Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage. When you see zone defense, and you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Sam didn't spell it.
Saquon Barkley.
And
this time not quite to the 30, he'll be down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point
of
attack. Look at a nice little drive going right here.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half.
What's the next word?
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job is a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Now on 2nd and 13. Manning is going to go for a big, and this is caught. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Golden Tate, 34 yards. as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
What that spell?
Aldrich Rosas on for the extra point.
Cut this piece off. Did you want some of this?
It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead.
Match. What's the next word?
The touchdown. Here's Rosas on to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Spell it.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Here's Prescott.
G-R-A-P-H.
This one to midfield before he's brought down. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down. Prescott now.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Prescott now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. To the air again, Prescott. Caught by Cobb. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas first down. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
What's the next word?
Prescott going to come up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Prescott.
What's the word?
Trying to get it to Cobb, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. DeMarcus Lawrence. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Yeah, come on, we're going to do it another way.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis.
We're both going to spell words. We're going to close our eyes and spell them. All right? The book actually knows.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone.
All right, we're going to spell whip.
And bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
Whip. Say it.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Close your eyes.
Very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
Again,
it's Elliott. And Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance.
Look at the word.
30.
See the word? Whale.
Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 74 yards. As they are an extra point away now from tying this
football game. Where you get an LEP?
They've done a good job of holding him down in the first half, but he explodes for a big one right there.
Yeah, I've got an image in my head of him being surrounded by a bunch of people, really, with ropes and other things trying to keep him locked in. But eventually they got tired too, and just as you noted, he broke out.
And it's a guy that usually you can only keep down for so long. Extra point by Marr, up and good.
Spell it again.
Tied at 7.
Why you keep saying P? Do that look like a P? Do you know your letters? Hello? So where you get a P from? Where's there a P at? Huh?
Nothing separating these two.
Do you see a P right there?
As the kicks away here.
Talk.
Fairly short kick, taking it to 14.
Say it again.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
What's the word say? Whale. W-H-A-L-E. Now close your eyes.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down. That run's successful in large part because they had a lot of extra help blocking up front.
Yeah, you've got guys who can do that very, very well. In addition, they can catch the football. So sometimes when they line up with 3 tight ends, it's not necessarily to run it, and that gives you an advantage when you do decide to barrel off the line of scrimmage and block people downfield.
That one 28 yards on the ground. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung here.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage and anybody could run him down. From
they're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good, backside guys, that's what you're supposed to do?
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. To throw is Manning. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
L. Whale.
W-H.
Look at it. W-H-A-L-E. Say it again.
W-H-L-W-H-A-L-E.
Spell it.
W-H-L-P-E.
Nope.
I said E.
You didn't spell the whole word. W-H. See.
Yes, I did. I just
you said W-H-L-E.
They only got a yard out of that last completion. And that makes it 2nd and 9.
L-E. You see it again?
They'll run with Barkley. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Catch.
Catch. The boy catch the ball. C-A-T-C.
He's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. DeMarcus Lawrence able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
It should be easy. Catch.
C-A-T-C-H.
So on fourth down, on comes the Giants kicker, Aldrich Rosas. From the left hash mark, this is a 43-yard attempt. Rosas' kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So he splits the uprights and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know what's going on.
You know, you looked at me for a minute.
Turn around and spell match.
After the field goal, here's Rosas to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it.
You know, that's
at
good
the
catch.
25.
You got. So how you gonna split? How you want your Barbie house? And you ain't gonna pass.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys.
You don't pass to the team.
They're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's
like now on the sideline.
Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better.
How you forget it? You've been working on these words 2 days.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
You don't work on it 2 weeks. You get it 1 week, and you got to learn how to spell these words.
Prescott to throw it. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Which way do you know how to spell?
2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
Good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at
So you ought to spell match.
To throw is
match is just different. We got an M.
Be intercepted a 3rd time.
Match and catch.
By the veteran Antoine Bethune.
So if you want to spell catch,
bring this run back to it
you just spell match.
He's down inside
match
the 5-yard
got an
line
M.
at the 4.
M-A-T-C-H. Match.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception.
I know the spelling for
quick
that.
Change in the situation here.
Chin. You all know how to spell chin? Huh? Or you don't want to spell it? Why? So you're going to forget all these words tomorrow? Okay, wait a minute. You got to learn how to spell all these words. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All of them. You need to learn how to spell all of them.
And this should be the final
That's why I tell
play before the
you,
quarter ends.
from now on, as soon as you come home on Monday, you got spelling words, right? I need you to spell these words. All of them.
Line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
Next Monday when you come home, you're going to have spelling words.
Here's Manning to
pick it up.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You need to go and write down all these words.
But now it's 3rd
so you
and
learn
goal.
how to spell
I
it.
know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the number one
Say
thing
the word,
for in a
spell it.
quarterback.
Say the word, spell it. Turn the word over, spell it.
Helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Here's Barkley. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. 4 yards, that gets him close to the goal line, but it also brings up a 4th and goal. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Around. A round. Split it again.
They come out here in the eye. Here we go. A big play in a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal.
Yeah, turn around and spell it.
G.
Ready? Go.
R.
Mike 48. Here we go. P.
They'll run with Barkley, and he'll wind up being knocked back to the 3-yard line. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And this Cowboy defense comes up with a goal line stand.
Did you just spell that word out? And you forgot it that fast?
No,
So what if I say no YouTube?
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
So you learn your spelling words. So next week, I'm not playing. No YouTube at all. No TV, no nothing. And you're going to start sleeping in your own room. Till you learn how to spell all your words. I shouldn't have to go through this with you.
They'll start the drive with that.
Graph.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Spell it again.
G. R. A.
You forgot it again that fast? But you can recite all the other little songs that come on the radio.
They go down
you need to sing it when you spell it.
That'll hurt the average a bit as this
make up a song with rap.
It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
They've got to do a better job up front and create some space because they're right there, almost literally on their own goal line.
Just a couple of feet away from a safety. That could have been disastrous.
Dance. G-R-A-P-H. G-R-A-P-H.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts.
Say it again.
That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
G-R-A-P-H. Say it again.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down.
What did it spell? What's that word?
Out of his end zone.
Can I see what the word was?
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Yes or no? Talk up. Because you act like you don't understand what I'm saying, I'm going to get mad.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him.
What is this word?
One score down. Here we go. They're going to
Do you pay attention in class? Do you pay attention in class? So why you don't know how to spell this? Do y'all go over words at school? You just got to go over them at home?
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time.
What do you do at school?
Picked up by Janoris Jenkins. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants.
What numbers? What do you do with your numbers?
4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
Like
many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to hit it the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
This one taken just inside the 10. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Count. Out loud, I need to hear you. Afraid of what?
About set for this next
don't
drive
be scared.
By the Cowboys offense.
I don't know what you need help with if you don't tell me.
Let's see if they can
you don't know your number.
And this is where the coach is walking.
Did you forget all your numbers?
Being calm, and really being firm with his team.
Do you want me to help
one
you?
Tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and then finally we kept having a rough patch. He said,
tell me what
you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back.
Come on, just say your number.
Reassert it and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
Okay, but I don't know if you learn it if you don't tell me. Okay, tell me your number. Count.
Give the sack to Lorenzo Carter.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaching,
okay, count for everything.
You got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead. And
you don't know your numbers past 20.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your
count
ears
up to
back
20
time
then.
indeed.
What come after 20?
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Dayon Buchanan, and they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. And I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we made one more play, could have had our shutout.
He'll get 15 and a Giants first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Okay, so you got the 100. What goes to 100 and what?
This is Barkley. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know you're trying to wring every yard out of a run, but I think 9 yards there is ideal in this situation.
Yeah, now next couple plays, you only need 1 yard. Keep that clock rolling with a lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, what you're saying is maybe if it takes you 1 or 2 more runs to get the first down, that's extra time, extra plays. Really hurts the team on defense.
Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Barkley. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
What come after 20 if you count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20. So it's 100, 21,
Manning going to throw here. This is Shepard on the catch. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. A good pickup there, 8 yards on a first down completion.
You say 129. What come
Facing
out
a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. To throw is Manning.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 9. What come after 29? You already said it once.
After
so you're going to start with 20
here now,
20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 80, don't come out there 8 minutes. You take your time.
And he's going to be taken down here
We'll come
still a
out to
couple
29.
yards short of the first. So a
1,
victory
2,
here for the
3,
men in blue,
4,
the New
5,
York Giants.
6, 7,
They were
8,
spurred
9,
on by a strong
10,
performance
11,
in that
12.
fourth quarter
Count
as
with
they held
me.
their opponents off the scoreboard.
13, 14, 15,
but when you throw one in the fourth
16,
quarter,
17,
that tells everyone that you're
18,
getting stronger.
19,
The
20,
dominance is
21,
starting to take over,
22,
right? The way that you
23,
close, the way that you
24,
finish.
25, 26, 27, 28, 29.